It has been a while, I do know this for sure, but today we are back with another upload. But before we get into all of that, first of all, thank you all for nearly 1,000 subscribers. I have no doubt in my mind that within the next few days we'll hit 1,000 subscribers. I made this channel roughly 9 months ago now, and the whole goal for this channel was to help traders that are just getting started and even intermediate traders, to help them progress in their trading career through YouTube, through tips, through trial and error and failure of my own, to give you guys some insight of what it's like to go through that process and know that you're not alone during that process. And like I said, the whole goal for this channel was to help everyone out, because a lot of people just want to sell you things now on YouTube. They'll offer you some free content and they'll say, if you want some more, buy my course. Whereas this channel, there is none of that. It's just solely to help new beginner traders. And apparently a lot of you are liking this, and a lot of you have decided to subscribe. So first of all, thank you all for that. It does really mean a lot. Secondly, the uploads on this channel have been inconsistent, to say the least. But unfortunately, it was the new Call of Duty release. And if you guys didn't know, I also run a Call of Duty channel. So between family, having a girlfriend, trying to upload and record videos on that other channel while trading and doing work, it's just been a complete nightmare. But hopefully now we can get back on the grind. With that being said, in today's video we're going to be talking about one of the most underrated things in trading, that is your trading psychology, because a lot of people just gloss over this very important fact. A lot of people focus on technical analysis, fundamental analysis, when really those are the two things that you need to work on least, and psychology is one of the things that you need to work on the most. So in this video I'm going to be breaking down some of the best tips that I have for each and every one of you guys to overcome your psychological barrier inside trading. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. But before we begin, guys, if you are new to the channel, I do really encourage you to subscribe. This channel is all about providing free Forex content and trading content for you guys. So if you're a beginner trader or even an intermediate trader, this is the perfect place for you. So I do encourage you all to subscribe. And if you do find any value from the content that you are watching, please do give this video a like, because it does help me out and it does help the channel out. So I have 5 tips for each and every one of you in this video about trading psychology and how you guys can overcome your trading psychology. Now these are in no particular order, I just want to put that. These all helped me, and I'm pretty sure all of them are going to help you in some form or another. And trust me, you need to take all of this bit of advice on board, because like I said earlier on, a lot of people only focus on the technical side when really they need to be focusing on the mental and psychology side of trading. So the first tip is just to step away from the charts. A lot of people as beginner traders make the mistake of staying at their charts and just watching the trade take place. That is the worst thing you can do. The best advice that I got given and that I learned from trial and error is to place a trade and not look at it. Go out, go for a run, go for a walk, go to the gym, do some work. Do something that you know will take your mind off trading. The next tip is to use correct risk management. And trust me, I know earlier on that I said these are all just important, but this is up there with some of the most important, because if you are on a £10,000 account, or as a beginner you might only be on a £1,000 account, if you're risking £100 on a trade, you're risking 10% of your account on one trade, and your psychology is going to go in the bin, because you're just going to be so focused on the fact that you could lose £100 and not that you could gain 200. So you have to use correct risk management. Not only is it really good for your trading psychology, but it's also incredibly good for saving your account, because if you didn't know, it's something silly like 97% of traders lose their capital within the first 10 days of trading. And why do you think that is? Because they're not using correct risk management. What they'll do is then they'll revenge trade, and then they'll lose even more, and it becomes a snowball effect. All of this could have been avoided had you used correct risk management. Another great tip, and this is something that I'm actually guilty of as well, is looking at other people's results. When you see other people's results, you see them making thousands of pounds, you see them flying in profit, MetaTrader Blue, as they would all scream out, and you think, damn, why can I not make what they're making? And the truth is, they might not even be making that money. They might be on a demo account, they might just be faking it. We just don't know. And I was guilty of this. I would look at other people's results. I would think, I would love to have that guy's results. But in the end, it just becomes one huge emotional roller coaster. You could step away from the chart, you could use correct risk management. But when you're thinking, if this guy's making 10,000, 100,000, 200,000 pounds on trading in 1 month alone, why am I only making £10 a week? So you need to avoid looking at other people's trades. And trust me, as a beginner, I made this mistake and I ended up blowing so many accounts just because of the fact that I wasn't using correct risk management and I was looking at other people's trades. The next tip is to always accept the risk. Now, I was looking down there because that's where my whiteboard is. So if you ever see me just looking down there, just know. Regardless, always accept the risk. This comes under risk management. This comes with going away from the charts. This is, once again, a really fundamental and important thing when it comes to trading, because you need to accept the risks. Trading is a risky business. I know that you can earn lots of money and you can do that very quickly, but you can also lose money just as quickly and lose just as much as well. So if you're placing on a trade, you need to first of all accept the risk. You need to think, right, I am placing this trade. If it goes against me, I'm going to lose X amount. And if it goes in my favor, I'm going to win X amount. My last tip is to not force trades. And a good way to not force trades is to come all the way back to my first tip, which is to step away from the charts. If you guys are on a losing streak, and it happens to all of us, so don't think you're the only one that loses, just because you don't see it plastered all over Instagram and you see all the wins plastered over Instagram and YouTube and whatever it may be, don't think that those people still don't lose trades, because trust me, they do lose trades. Everyone in this market loses. No one can be 100% perfect. And if you're forcing the trades that you take, it's just going to once again be an emotional roller coaster. You can still always accept the risk. You can use correct risk management, but a part of your psychology or lack of trading psychology could be the fact that you go on such bad losing streaks. And part of the reason why you go on losing streaks is because you're forcing the trade, which in turn directly affects your trading psychology. So if you do feel like you're going on a losing streak, if you do feel like you are forcing some trades, because you need to look at yourself and think, is this a trade I would normally take? If you are feeling emotional, if you are not feeling like you are ready in the zone, ready to trade, step away from the charts. Do not even waste your time. Don't bother going to a chart to look at it, to analyze it. Step away and take a break. And trust me, you will not regret that break, because you would have saved your account. And then when you come back onto the charts, you come in a lot better, happy mood. That didn't make much sense, but we're leaving it in there anyway. But that has been my 5 best tips for trading psychology. Trust me, trading psychology is one of the absolute most important things to learn within trading. A lot of people don't learn it. A lot of people just gloss over it. But trust me, this is one of the things that you need to learn the most as a beginner. And it's probably the only thing you should focus on before you even start technical or fundamental analysis, because you need to have that mindset to know if it's a trade's going against you, to walk away. If you're revenge trading, to step back. If you're not using the correct risk management, you need to look at yourself. So trading psychology is definitely more important than technical analysis, and it's definitely something that you guys should learn. But thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. It does help me out. It does help the channel out. If you have any video ideas that you want to see in the future, leave them down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Also, if you did find any value from this video, give it a thumbs up. It does help me out and it does help the channel out. But thank you all so much for watching. This is Luke and I'm signing out. Peace.